Mula gang, we are here. We're about to react to 4Extra. Tell us how he blew his hand off. Now I have my robe on, so I do not want you to address me as Mac Mula in this video. I am your majesty. Make sure you get your thonky, roll it up and grab a leaf, flame it up. This is gonna be a good video through that.
I be stopping sometimes, bro. I don't know. The doctor them said like they said I'm gonna have PTSD or something like that shit. Like,
yeah, bro, shit.
And I'm like, what the, you know what I'm talking about? PTSD. Like,
blew your hand up.
Like, you know, they was bullshit talking about PTSD and all that shit, but sometimes I be thinking like, because I be pausing, like when I get to the part, like with the light part, I be like, you know what I'm talking about? I'll be like, my body be feeling stiff, like.
Sure. Like
I don't know, like it feels stiff. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying. Like,
I hear you.
It's like I don't know, like, you know. So I can't even like remember it. It just
for sure.
And I just when I woke,
yeah.
I was on the ground. I was like, and I was on the ground, so I tried to get.
But
up.
Is this nigga a Crip? He got on a full red outfit on.
And it was a car in front.
What's going on, man?
But everything is spinning, and my face is bleary.
Yeah.
And I can't hear nothing. It was
just ringing.
So when I'm looking, it's blood shooting out of my, like it's bleary, but it's just like like I feel like cold stuff coming on my face, like, and I looking, and then that's like, you know how it's like you stop and slow down and like get it, and I look
like the movies.
My hand was off.
My hand was off.
My hand was off.
My hand was off is a crazy ass sentence, bro. Like I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I do think like whatever was going on it sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like very dumb and like avoidable, you feel me? But regardless of the fact, it happened. Like, I don't know if I could deal with, goddamn it, I'm holding up, one minute I'm holding a firecracker, that motherfucker blow up. I come unconscious, I look up, my hand gone. And then I don't know if he left-handed, but that's his right hand. Most people right-handed, bro, so fuck. You know?
Just now my hand was off. It was blood shooting out of my face. So I'm thinking half of my face is blown off.
Damn.
That's why in the song with Kevin Gates, you heard when I said I'm tripping like I got a hole in my head. That's why I was saying it, because I thought I had a hole in my head because it was so much blood shooting out of my face. I'm thinking it blew my head and my face on.
Damn.
So I'm looking in the shoe, so I try to get up right here.
Yeah.
But you know how you drag?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my hand, and my hand is steady shooting out blood like a water hose. And it's off, like, it's off, bro. Like, it's off.
Your whole hand was off? I thought he just blew some fingers off, my nigga.
It's over. This how dog. Like, in my life, I done seen a lot of shit, bro. I done been through a lot in my whole life. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I done think like, damn, like, out of everything, that's how I end. Like,
yeah.
And then I just see some black boots walk close to me, and so many people run around me. And I look up, it was crash. It was police crash.
Police.
And it looked like they panicking because
hell
they
yeah.
not touching me, they running around. And my homies running around, people running around. And I got up, and when I got up, I fell back, boom. And when I fell back down, I just see people telling me like this, but I can't hear. And it's bleary, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't hear, like.
That's some crazy shit.
So I go like this, because there's so much blood, you know. I get up, and I look, I'm like this, and when I look like this, I look at everybody, and when I look at everybody, boom, I go out again.
Pass out again. That's crazy. That's crazy. That nigga just passed that shit. I would've did the same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? I just, every time I woke up, looked at her. I was shit. I would've kept passing the fuck out too. What you mean? My hand gone.
I go out again. Boom. So when I go, I plank up, and I'm cheap, and everybody like this, just around me, like, basically trying to tell me like sit down, but it was so spinning I couldn't hear, like, you know. So when I get up, I'm like, and they just shooting on my face, and I'm trying to tell my homies in front of me like, and they like looking at me, and I'm like this. I keep pointing my face doing this, and they looking at me, and I'm trying to tell them like it's half of my face blown off. Like, do I got a hole in my face? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it.
Thank God it's
I'm not saying it. It's not coming out. But I'm pointing at them like Like, you know, I'm thinking like I got like a hole in my face. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Thank God his face wasn't messed up though.
it was just so much shooting out.
And then, you know that, but one thing about it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is why I tell people like it's a lot. In this world, bro. It's a lot of dumb shit that's normalized. You feel me? And it's so normal, and so many people be doing it to the point where like you don't think it's dumb no more. But playing with fireworks and firecrackers is one of those things, gang. Like this is a real explosive, bro. This shit burning people, blowing people shit up, blowing up cars, starting fires, all time. Like, what are we playing with? Why are we playing with explosives? Why are we playing with bombs, gang? Do your homework. If you ain't on motherfucking bomb squad, you feel it? Like you and listen, I'm cool. I'm all for niggas having fun, doing whatever they want to do. If you want to get the little bitty firecrackers that ain't really gonna do nothing, do that. But don't be running around playing with these big stupid ass bombs. Cause I think he had one of them like old school, like real, like damn near like a firecracker bomb in his hand. I don't know how it got lit and he's still holding it. I don't know if it blew up too fast. I don't know, shorty. But it's not no joke, gang. Like, do your homework, folks. Hey, why are we playing with explosives on 4th of July? Like, what we got going on, bro? That's not, I ain't, like, when I was a kid, I wanted to do it too. But since I've been like, probably like 15, 16, I'm like, this shit's stupid. Do your homework on it.
And I'm looking
What?
at the thing, so
Stupid.
in my head, I'm breathing. I'm like, cause I done been in car accidents before, so I'm like, I'm not trying to panic.
Yeah.
To make myself, cause I know when you panic, your
keep,
blood adrenaline get to rush and then you shoot out.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about. That's mostly how you die.
That's a lot of
like
time how you die, panicking.
So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to wait, you know, see the thing, and I scoot up, and when I scoot up, I get up, and I stumble, and everybody just run around. They keep telling me like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they was trying to tell me like no, but I look that way and I see my finger.
Damn.
So, but and my knee.
That's crazy.
So I stumble this way.
See his finger
So
on
I
the
stumble
floor.
out here right here.
That's some shit. I'll pass out again. What the fuck? My finger on the floor, nigga? Pass it out again. Do your homework.
Boom, I go out. I go out again. Damn.
Yep.
When I go out again.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! I do not be watching these videos before, bro. I don't, bro. I do not be. I don't have time to watch the video before I react to the video. Watch it twice. I don't have time for that shit. Do your homework, bro. That's what I do. If God forbid you see your finger on the motherfucking floor, pass that again, huh? Oh,
Everybody
bro,
point down. So when I go out again,
somebody give me some water.
I go out again. So boom, when I go out again, and what's the name? I go to the thing and I fall. And then I'm trying to wake up. Then I wake up right here, and everybody just, and I get up again. And like, I don't know, my body didn't let me stay down. I'm just keep getting up.
Yeah.
I walk, I was just stumbling, blood shooting out everywhere. So I start walking all this way.
Ambulance? And I think he's actually at the spot where this shit happened.
I get right here, when I step inside right here, I
ain't realized that.
boom, I go out again right here. I go out again right here.
17 times.
Boom.
Do your homework.
This time when I go out, the police is like around me with the homie, they like trying to help me, but I'm not understanding, there's so much blood. But I'm gonna tell you what happened at the hospital when it got to the thing. So it's so much blood, bro. I just kept going out. You know what I'm saying? I just kept going out, bro. I'm gonna tell you what the doctor said. So I get up, I stumble, and I just stumble. I stumble, I'm like this with my hand.
Somebody told your ass
Well,
sit down
my elbow.
after a while.
This is all hanging.
Damn.
This is this way bent.
Damn.
It's all hanging off. Like,
Damn.
I see a bone out.
Damn. See, I ain't realized it was this bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking this is his, but it makes sense though. But when I first heard the story, I'm thinking like, boom, fingers get blown off. But he's saying like everything that's casted up is like hanging off, bro. That's some nigga. I'd have been passing the fuck out to it probably. I can only imagine how much it hurt.
I seen like it looked like a piece of meat out, but it was an artery. It was shooting out blood. So, cause I blew my artery up. I didn't know.
Damn.
So
You're so lucky to even be alive, man.
I don't even know how I'm alive.
That's got to be.
I don't know how I'm alive. But I can tell you,
here, man.
God for sure put me here.
For sure. That's the only
He
example.
put me here for sure, for sure.
Only
He put me here for a
explanation.
reason, and I'm not saying it just to say it because I got a lot of loved ones and a lot of my homies and my homegirls that was so thought it was over. I thought it was over.
I thought it was over too.
I thought it was over, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, it was shooting out my face and my hand was over. And then I stumbled this way, bro. Keep going, I stumbled this way. And when I stumbled this way, I stumbled over here. I walked right here, and this is where I collapsed out again.
Right here.
This is the picture y'all seen right here.
Okay, that's the
right
picture.
where it was.
So this is where y'all seen the picture at, right here. This is
Who
the
took
picture.
the picture, bro? Like, I don't never understood that shit. Like, whoever, like somebody dying on the street, getting shot, bleeding, or whatever the case is, shorty. You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. And you take a picture, bro. Like, that's what you thinking about right now. Like, I'm gonna pull my phone out and take a picture of this nigga with his hand blown off, half dead. I'm like, why? Like, I ain't heard nobody put no pressure, wrap his hand up, get a bandage, get this nigga some water, a Sprite, a drink, a blunt, something. Get this nigga something, some salt for them grave. But motherfucker taking pictures.
The person that took that
bro.
picture worked at the pet shop.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
because the 911 call I seen on the internet, it was a Hispanic dude call. That's at the pet shop.
Wow.
So I was right here, and this is where I collapsed out again. So when I collapsed right here, I went out, and I was laying on my face. But I raise up, and I'm trying to tell people when I raise up, like, because it's spinning. It's spinning, but the whole time it's spinning, I don't know I'm losing so much blood, I'm getting lightheaded.
You're getting lightheaded.
And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got a hole in my face, I just know it's shooting out of my face. And my arm is off, my hand is off. You get what I'm saying? There's blood everywhere, bro. And I just kept collapsing. Kept collapsing.
Cause you said he kept trying to get up. Like he said, he getting dizzy, he getting lightheaded, he getting weak as hell, blood coming out. Like, shit, nigga.
Kept collapsing. My homie, Tiny Hambo, he ran up to me and tied his shirt. He didn't want to tie his shirt around my arm.
Really?
I guess for the blood to stop.
Yeah.
My homie Tiny Hambo tied the shirt around my arm. Shout out to my homie Tiny Hambo. He tied the shirt around my arm. And when he tied the shirt around my arm, the paramedics, they came here and they ran up to me and they was saying stuff, but I couldn't understand them because I couldn't hear. And I kept going bleary in and out.
Man, think about it too, like that explosion happened, so his ears probably ringing. I'm sure his ears ringing. Like he said, he can't hear.
I couldn't understand him. and to see what they was talking about. You get what I'm saying? So as he's saying it, they
Oh, you can't even
both
talk
of the
'cause you can't hear.
paramedics people and some other people lift me up onto the gurney. So when they put me on the gurney, I just flap and I'm just right there, and they just rushing, and they got in it, and when I think, and like I blanked out.
Yeah.
And when I woke back up again, I woke up in the ambulance.
Right.
And I just seen him like this.
Man.
And he was telling me something, and he had a red bag on the side of me. And he just kept telling me something. I go out again in the ambulance,
This shit
pick
like
back
a
up,
movie.
going out the door of the ambulance with IVs in my arm. And then boom, that's where we went into the hospital. That part, you wanna sit down on that part and talk about that part right there?
I'll be done. Whatever you want to talk about, brother. I mean, I'm
Or
just taking what you're saying.
or you wanna talk about the whole thing right here, or we can go sit down somewhere and talk about the part when I got inside the hospital.
Yeah, we could go and sit down and do that next. But
Yeah,
right
because
now, I'm,
because
you know,
it got like, you know what I'm talking about, like bro, like
there's a lot to that.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I want to see what happened. Hold on. I kind of want to. Okay. So this is the sit down, motherfucker. All right. So this the sit down. This going to be the sit down right here. Shout out to Camp Capone News, 4 Extra, and Trap Lord Ross, by the way. This the sit down.
In the sky, I didn't even know we could get this high. I might get a nosebleed up here, man.
See, this the thing I told you. First off, you brought me this $400 card. I said, let's go over here and worry about, let's go see where it's gonna sit down somewhere, sit, and put this where it's supposed to be.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere rich.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? This the last floor.
Facts.
You can't, this the last floor we on. It's only 18 floors. We on the 18th floor. But that's the thing, you've seen that already. That's all I said. They worried about the interview halls, and I've been just sitting.
You mentioned all this talk about 50,000 for an interview, all kinds. Look, you're on another level emotionally, but then next thing you know, you're in the hospital and everybody talking.
All right, so that's where we had to sit and was saying, all right. So I passed out in the ambulance. I passed out, and when I woke back up, I had IVs in my arm, and I was going outside of it. And they was rushing me to the room, and everything was spinning. You know what I'm talking about? It was spinning. I'm thinking it's spinning because probably I blew up, but I was losing so much blood. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I was fainting so much.
Yeah, you like.
So then.
And you ain't never done drugs before, right?
No,
Next
I ain't
thing you
never
know, they
smoked,
putting you on
drink.
meds.
Yeah,
That's
I ain't
crazy.
never smoked, drink, and I'm gonna get to that too.
Yeah.
I ain't never smoked, drink, I ain't never did drugs before, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But however we ever want to do it,
That's what's
what
up, though. That's what's up, especially for a hood nigga. All the shit he probably been through, he never did know. That's what's up, bro.
But I never did it. Everybody know that already.
That's what's up.
So when they rushed me and run me in the room, everybody's screaming so much. So then I see my kid's mother. She run through the room, and she run through the room with my homie, my brother, my homie Baby Runner. They running there and everybody's screaming some commotion. I could just see everybody going around, and doctors, they putting lights in my eyes, you know what I'm talking about? And it's starting to, like I can hear him, but I can't hear him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's what's the name? And I'm looking, and stuff is coming out my eyes, because it's like what's the name? Like I want to wipe it, but his blood just keep coming out my stuff. And I
Out his eyes?
and he got some tied, took his shirt off and tied it on some of my hand. And the blood, I could just see it like it stopped. It wasn't shooting like that, like they slowed it down or something. So when I look, and then it's like my hearing, I could barely hear it, and then I can't hear, and they screaming, hold on, they like, you know, get him, save him. Well, my brother, he screaming so much, and my kid's mother crying, and I'm just looking, and I'm thinking in my head like, it's over.
Yeah.
This how that, I did a lot of my life. I done seen a lot in my life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I done been in a lot of worse positions. I done been in a lot of worse places.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And this is one of them times I thought like, it's a wrap. Everything in my life, this how I end. A firework in my life.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
A firework. And then I'm looking up, and then I don't know, I guess I went out because my eyes closed.
Could you really understand what was going on at this point, or was you still confused? Because that shit must happen fast.
Well, I knew for sure my hand was off, and I had holes in my face, and my other hand had holes in it.
Oh, his other hand
I
had
knew I
holes in
couldn't
it?
hear, and I knew it was
Damn.
clear. I couldn't really see.
He had 2 hands? Blew the fuck up? Shit.
So
It just keep getting
Well,
worse, kid.
I guess I went out, but when I like came back to it, I guess I passed out. When came back to it, I went into shock. The doctor said it was shock when I locked up. I started shaking, and then I just seen the doctor like, and later on down the road, I found out he was saying like, get me to the emergency room. Give me, we'll get him to the right now. We got a surgery right now.
Yeah.
He's losing him. That's what the doctor told me later on.
Damn.
I started locking up, I guess.
They were saying
I went into shock because they said I lost so much blood. So I lost so much blood. I lost so much blood. I went into shock, and it caused me to go into shock and start locking up in like to a seizure, I guess. So
damn, this shit crazy. I don't even really got like a lot. This one of them reactions was like, you ain't really got shit to say. You just like, as he talking, I could see it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? Like I could imagine this. I could see it in my head clear as day, bro. Like
I'm seizuring, and I just see lights, and he running me into the thing, and I could just see as I'm thing, and what's the name of it? I like slow down. I'm seizuring, and like slow down, and I went out, and when I went out, I don't know how long I went out for. I just know I woke back up, like coming to it. There was a lot of people around me. Both of my hands was wrapped up. Both of them was wrapped up. This one was wrapped up to here. This one was wrapped up to here. Our face was wrapped. And I looked around, and there was so many people. It was my sisters. It was my kid's mother. It was my brother, who was Lupe. It's my homie Baby Runner and stuff. It's around the doctor. And it was like, I was coming out, going out, and the doctor put the light in my eyes to see if I was coming to it. And then when I looked, what's his name? He was trying to ask, like, but when he was saying, like, do you hear me? Something like this, like, do you hear me? Like it was echoing into me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was far away. Like he was far away from me. Like,
right.
Like, you hear me, you know? Like, he like, blink your eyes if you can hear me, but it sounded like it was echoing. And I couldn't blink my eyes like he said, blink my eyes, but it was hurting. So like, I couldn't, I don't know if I was blinking them or not. Cause it was just, cause all my stuff was burnt off my face, I guess. Yeah. And we doing that, I looked up.
Probably like the heat, like the shit probably got in his eye, I'm guessing.
Stuff. And then I went back out. And then I came back to it. I guess it was like 7 the next day, and it was people slept around me. I slept my family. Slept around me, and I came to it. I said my sister's name, and I said, call my kid's mom. Like, I was calling my kid's mother. Slow, but I thought I was being loud, but I wasn't loud. And she was like, and she jumped up, and she was like, oh, he woke. And everybody came right there, and they went and called the doctor. And they all came in there, the nurses came in there, and they had to call the doctor with the doctor. And I was looking, I'm like, what was going on? And the doctor was asking me, like, you know your name? I'm looking at him crazy, like, I know my name. Of course I know my name, no. But I guess it's procedures they have to take.
Yeah, they gotta ask you that question, nigga. You might not fucking know your name. Like, you, shit, boy.
Because they don't know if my mind's still there,
right?
If I remember stuff or not.
What's up? This is...
Damn, bro. Shout out to Cam Capone. This is some crazy shit, boy. This is some crazy shit. Look at it. It says the doctors were about to cut his arm off. I think this nigga named Booby Black. I think that's his name. He said something happened with him where he got shot or something like that. He said he went to sleep. He was like coming in and out. And he said he woke up and his arm was gone. That's some crazy shit.